Hello children. So today we will be continuing with the remaining questions of NCERT light and reflection and reflection chapter. This is for NCERT exemplar multiple choice questions. So let's start for the questions. Let's continue with next questions. The in torches, searchlights and headlights of vehicles, the bulb is placed where? Between the pole and focus of the reflector, very near to the focus of the reflector, between the focus and center of curvature of the reflector, or at the center of curvature of the reflector. Now here again the go to the basic fundamentals. When we use a torch, we need a light which is coming out. It should be in the form of a beam. So how the beam will come? It is where what is the position? Where any object which is kept at focal point of at the focal point of um, concave mirror, that will be the light beam will be going in the parallel to principal axis. Let's see how it works. I'll just so let's see here. This is a concave mirror. If and this is a principal axis. Anything which is kept at focus, consider this is a focus point. So anything which is kept at focus here, and the ray is going from focal point, it will always go as parallel. It will reflect as parallel, right? Similarly, anything, all the rays which are passing through focal point will reflect and become a parallel beam of flame. So that is what we need it when keeping the object at focus. So once we keep an object as focus, so all the rays, light rays will be coming to parallel in the form of a beam. So the correct answer is B, very near to the focus of reflector. Correct? So let's move to the next question. The law of reflection holds good for plane mirror only, convex mirror only. So that's very easy. Nothing much is here. It's all mirrors. Law of reflection is all mirrors irrespective of their shapes. And what is law of reflection? I hope you remember. It is that when the angle of incident is equal to the angle of reflection. That is the law of mirror, law of reflection. This is the, suppose this is the light is coming, this is the angle of incident ray, and this is so law of reflection says that angle of incident, which is this I, is equal to angle of reflection, which is R. So this law is applicable to all the mirrors, right? So let's move to next. The path of ray of a light coming from air passing through a rectangular glass slab traced by 4 students are shown as A, B, C, D in figure 10.5. Which of them is correct? So let's see. Whenever in a glass slab, we have studied that incident rays this is incident rays, and the refracted rays, this is refracted rays, are parallel to each other. They will not be straight but parallel to each other. So A is ruled out because there is no rays not diverging anywhere, which is not possible. C, ray is not bending towards normal when it is coming from um, air to the glass slab. So this is also ruled out. D is also ruled out because when ray is going out from glass to air, it should move away from the normal. So that is also ruled out. B is a correct figure. Yeah, so B is correct figure. So that because the rays coming, the incident rays is bending towards normal inside the glass slab, and when coming out from glass slab, it is bending away from the normal. And both the rays, incident rays, this one is incident rays, and the emergent rays are parallel to each other. So correct answer is B. So let's move to next question. You are given a water, mustard oil, glycerine and kerosene. In which of these media a ray of light incident obliquely at the same angle would bend the most? Yes. So in which media when the light rays bends towards normal, it will bend the most. So what is the principle why light bends towards the normal? It depends on the refractive index of the medium. More is the refractive index, more will be water will be bending towards normal. So it basically depends on um, refractive index of the medium, right? So if we have a more refractive index, light will bend more. So let's see what is the which one is having more refractive index. Now it is difficult to guess for children. Ideally should be given. Otherwise you can guess from the thickness of the material. Thicker the material, more is the refractive index. That can be considered as thumb rule. So water's refractive index is the least, and water's refractive index is around 1.33. So let me write down here. Water's refractive index comes around 1.33. Kerosene comes around 1.44. Mustard oil is around 1.46, and glycerine is about 1.47. So glycerine is having highest refractive index. You can also think of water is the thinnest one, kerosene is a bit thicker, mustard oil is thicker, and glycerine is like a gel, which is thickest one among all these four. So refractive index will be highest of in glycerine. So glycerine, that is number D, can be taken as the correct answer. Okay. So let's move to next question. Which of the following ray diagram is correct for the ray of light incident on a concave mirror? Yeah, so all the options is showing that light is coming parallel to the principal axis. So it means when the light comes parallel to the principal axis, it reflects and goes from focus point. So you can see figure A, B, C, D, and yes, they are not going from the focus point. Only D is, which is correct, whether light is coming from parallel or to principal axis and going back, reflecting back from focus. So D is the correct answer. Let's move to next question now. Which of the following ray diagram is correct for the ray of light incident on a lens shown in this? So see, the incident, the incoming rays is coming as passing through from focal point. So we know if the lens, if either it is lens or mirror, if the ray is passing from focal point, in case of lens, it will refract back and will go like a parallel to principal axis. Now see in figure A, yes, it is passing coming from focal point and passing and refracted back, becoming a parallel to a principal axis. So seems A should be the correct answer, but let's see the other figures as well and analyze them. Incident rays coming from focal point here, and after refraction it is again going to through focal point. That's wrong. Here we are seeing that rays coming from focal point but reflecting back, becoming parallel but reflecting. It's in case of lens, it should not reflect back, it should refract, it should go inside, right? So this is also wrong. Now coming to D, when it is coming from focal point, it is passing through without any diversion. So that's also wrong. So correct answer is A only, right? Let's move to next now. A child is standing in front of a magic mirror. She finds the image of her head bigger, the middle portion of her body the same size, and that of legs smaller. The following is the order of combination for the magic mirror from the top. Yes. So let's let's analyze it. The first thing, with the middle portion of our body is of same size. Same size means we can immediately guess that when it is from same size, it means it has to be a plane mirror. So let's see in which options plane mirrors are there. Plane mirrors are only there in C and D. So A and B are ruled out. It cannot be A or B because there is no option for plane mirror there. So we can rule out. We can rule out A. We can rule out B. Now coming to C and D. The head is showing her bigger. The head, when head is showing bigger, it means the only mirror which can show a bigger size than the object is concave mirror. Convex mirror always shows a smaller and virtual image. So only C is the option which we can confidently say it is that which satisfies all these three. Because just see, the leg is showing smaller. So concave mirror can be shown as, which concave mirror is the mirror which can show image smaller. Convex mirror, I'm sorry. Convex mirror can show image as smaller. And concave the mirror is the only mirror which can show object size, image size bigger than object size. Fine. So let's move to the next question. In which of the following the image of an object placed at infinite will be highly diminished and point sized? Everywhere. Image placed at infinite, sorry, object placed at infinite means rays are coming parallel. So when rays are coming parallel, whether it is concave mirror or convex mirror, anything, when rays are coming parallel, it always focuses on focal point, always be at here. Whether or it is at convex mirror, you see convex lens also, when the rays are coming from infinite, it will always go and pass from focal point, and the image formed will be at point size, at focal point. So any case, whether it is concave mirror, concave lens, convex lens, everywhere it is the same. So the answer will be D. D is correct answer. So okay, so that ends all the objective type questions of NCERT exemplar. Hope you liked it. Any doubts, any thing you want to ask, please write in comments and we will provide the solution for that. And don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and we'll continue to make all such videos. And any suggestions you have to improve it, do write it. Thank you. Bye bye.